Evening all, Louise here with another episode of Straighten Your Crown Tarot. Right, it appears that after my video yesterday that I've upset quite a lot of people. I'm not going to apologise for that at all because I was reading a tarot reading and I also put in my opinion. I believe that we need to stick together, and that doesn't just mean one side or the other. It means but all sides need to stick together. That's my opinion, and I am not going to sway from that. So for those people who don't like what I said, fair enough. We're all entitled to our opinion, and those who've unsubscribed clearly don't get the what's the word? They don't get the concept of tarot and what it is. Right. This reading is about the Labour Party, and the cracks are beginning to show. And I believe after my meditation this morning that Labour is crumbling, really is crumbling. Now, what evidence have I got for that? Well, we've already got one MP. Last night was arrested, the MP for Somerset and Hannam, I think. And I believe he was the Labour MP that won his seat from Jacob Rees-Mogg. We've also got two Labour MPs have been denied entry into Israel and deported for plotting to document activities of the security forces. Early and Woody, I think it is, MP, Wan Yan, and Abid Sam Mohammed from my neck of the woods in Sheffield. David Lammy says it's concerning, unacceptable and counterproductive. That's 3 MPs. I believe there are more to come, and I think this is the beginning of the end for this current party and Keir Starmer. I also believe he's about to get rid of Rachel Reeves. So let's have a little look and see what the cards have to say. Labour Party, is it falling to bits, please? The thing is, while other MPs are good, I think he's going to try and keep hold of his MPs and back them up to the hilt like he has Rachel Reeves. But I think there is going to come a time where he has no choice but to fold. I think he's going to have to fold. He's going to grab hold of it. He's going to keep hold of his power because that's how arrogant he is. But there needs to be huge changes. We've got these local elections coming up, and judging by the amount of ex posts they're doing, berating the Reform Party, their adversary was always the Conservative. Everything they're saying is about the Reform Party. They are scared, very scared. It means they lose their majority, which is good, yeah. 5 of Wands, straight out. That's the situation. Challenging times. Oh, what's this one? 7 of Cups. Hermit. Whoa, here we go again. 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups, the Hermit. And the Hierophant. Oh, judge not lest ye be judged. Oh, here we go. Right, we've got this 5 of Wands combined with the 7 of Cups. Right, this is a challenge. This is Keir Starmer trying to bat off all the issues he's having within his party. His party are fighting him. He's lost the support of the unions, really lost the support of the unions. The TUC don't want to know him. He's very confused. He doesn't understand why he's not popular. He doesn't get it. This is the issue. He's battling away to stay on top, but he doesn't get why he's so unpopular. This is arrogance at its best. And then we've got the Hermit. This is the Virgo card. It is Keir Starmer's sun sign. His advice here is to actually look in the mirror, take a look in the mirror, go within, think about what it is you're doing, how you're affecting people in the country that you govern. And then with the Hierophant, we've got the advice is go within, look at what you're doing, because look at who you're choosing to have around you, because you will be judged. The Hierophant is the Pope card. I see this card often as somebody sitting in judgment. He is being judged right now very harshly. He doesn't understand why. I doubt very much whether I'm getting from this confusion card here that he actually hasn't got a clue what's going on within his own party. He's so far up his own backside, he's in darkness. He's in darkness. So, what's next? They're flying tonight. Knight of Swords, knee-jerk reactions. Four of Wands. Knight of Cups. Okay, so we've got this Knight of Swords. His arsehole is twitching. He knows he's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble. And what they're actually doing as a response to that is coming out with all the stupid shit they're coming out with over reform, this retaliatory tactics, making decisions that aren't well planned. So, this is the reason why he is batting people off and he's confused. He doesn't understand. As a consequence, he's become very, very unpopular, and the party has become very, very unpopular. They are likely now to make some very, very rash decisions. And if you're not thinking straight, you make rash decisions, and often those decisions are the wrong ones. There is a massive, massive mistake coming from the Labour Party. They are not making tactical moves. They're making knee-jerk reaction moves right now. That's dangerous for the Labour Party. It's dangerous for the MPs that represent the Labour Party, and all good for the people who don't want the Labour Party to stay in power, because, me included, because a lot of things that they have done since gaining power have been horrendous. So then we've got this Seven of Cups, this confusion. This is the Starmer being so arrogant. He's in the dark. He doesn't know. I don't think he actually knows his party. He's very confused as to why it's gone so wrong so quickly, because he's not actually stopping to think about what's going on and who he has around him. This card is here to say you can turn that around, but you're going to have to. There is the possibility of him turning it around, but it would mean gathering people around him who he can trust and know he can trust. I'm not so sure Starmer knows who he can trust. I don't think he trusts anybody. I don't think anybody trusts him, and that's the issue. So where we go with that? So then we go with that. Then we've got the Hermit. We are standing in judgment of Keir Starmer. What we expect from Keir Starmer and his Labour Party is an offer of making things right. This cup is really standing out to me today. Cups often I see a cup as an offer of friendship, an offer of an apology, an offer of partnership. He's not in the right headspace for that. Because this Knight is moving away from the Hermit. If you look, they've got the backs to each other. I think that might have something to do with the tariffs, actually. I think Starmer might well realise he's so unpopular, and that Trump is very popular in the country, in the UK. I think he might offer Trump Now I'm seeing this is Trump. Don't ask me why. Now I'm feeling that this might be an offer of a free trade deal, or a better deal than we've got. We've got a good deal. Reciprocal tariffs. End of day, it was always going to come, because countries around the world have been taking the mick out of the American people, the amount of money that they've coughed up. So, where are we? So there we've got Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, 2 knights. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Now then we've come into competition time. Are we still recording? And if you can see, my phone just went funny. Just give me a sec while I just move that around. We've got competition time. Knee-jerk reactions. Keep people around you that you can trust. Be trustworthy yourself in order to find your way through. Then we've got this business person coming in. Now, I see this as a dark-skinned person. Someone who is a money mogul, big business. I don't know who that is, and I can't think of anybody of that description who's a massive business mogul. But there is some deal being done here as well. There's some financial deal being done. It feels like this knee-jerk type situation, because the country is in a mess financially. We're in huge amounts of debt. It feels like there's going to be some sort of financial, economic deal done here, or talks of it at least. And then we've got this, there is a way forward. You do need to make some concessions, if you like. It's going to be messy. Fives are challenges. This is a challenge. He is challenged all the way through. He's going to be challenged all the way through. His leadership right from day dot was going to be a challenge. It remains a challenge. And these two together, someone's coming in to make an offer or to do a deal, that's going to be challenging for Starmer. But I don't know why. Maybe it puts him in a compromised position. I don't know. We have to see what happens. This is just tarot. End of day, it's for entertainment purpose. Can you please just remember that? And so what's the outcome? Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I always see this as an apology. Always, always, always see this as an apology. It's an apology. So after all you've done, is an apology going to be enough? Is an apology going to be enough, please? No partnership, no mending up of the relationship. So no, an apology isn't enough for the British people, and why should it be? Right, one more. What's the future of the Labour Party? Okay. This is travel. This is broadcasts. This is newspapers, emails, messages, communications, a flurry of a hive of communication. The apology isn't enough. This feels like backpedaling type of thing, particularly with this card, the Page of Swords, Page of Cups. There's 3 pages here. It's all very immature. This is an apology. The apology won't cut it, and then there's some backpedaling being done here. trying to regain popularity. They are very popular with a lot of people, the Labour Party. They remain popular with a lot of people. However, the people who seem to be most in love with the Labour Party are those who are not affected by any of these drastic economic changes that we've all had to face. We've got the Sun. So that's the happiest card in the deck. So maybe he's either going to make the people who support him really, really happy, or maybe this is about the deal, the trade deal. So what's this about, the Sun? Is it about the trade deal, or is it about making the people happy again? Right. Ego. I want one more. The Sun and the Strength. Success. Success. New ventures. I think this is to do with the trade deal with Trump. We've got this. I see this as a trade talks, trade deals. I'm seeing this as Starmer putting his big boy pants on, going to Trump, being brave, brokering a good deal, and starting afresh with new ideas on moving forward. He's going to come up with new ideas on moving forward. So what about his cabinet then? I just want one more. Is Starmer going to lose a lot of his cabinet? Not his cabinet, his MPs. He is stuck in the middle. He's right. Like I said at the beginning, he's going to cling on and what's the word? Is going to defend the MPs that have been caught out. That's including the one that's been caught out for for rape and child sexual abuse. And he's going to say, I can't do anything about it because he's innocent until proven guilty. So he's just suspended for now. There's the issue with Tulip Sadiq. She's not being ousted out of the Labour Party. She's suspended for now, which means she retains her seat as far as I'm aware. You can let me know in the comments. His hands are tied. He knows if these MPs go down, there's nothing he can do about it. Or is there? That's the issue. That's the issue. So his hands are tied behind his back. He doesn't know how he's going to get out of this one, because if he loses Tulip Sadiq, the two that have just been deported from Israel, this guy, what's he called? Dan somebody or other, Davis or something like that. That's Tulip Sadiq, those two. That's 4 MPs. And what he's frightened of is that Reform will take those 4 seats, which means Reform have then got 8 MPs. Might not be a lot, but I think it might be more than Greens even, which means that they are rising through the ranks very, very rapidly. He's trapped in this situation. He trapped himself in this situation by who he chose to have around him, the deals they've made to be in power, the split in the Labour Party between the far left, the middle of the road left, and the sort of right-leaning left, which there's not many of them. He's stuck right in the middle, and there's sod all he can do about it, apart from wield his power and do what he can to cook the rules. Right. So yeah, all right. So he's stuck. So then it's healing technology. We've got the star again. Okay. So this situation needs healing. The situation he is in is of his own making. But the situation the British people, the UK people are in, is not of our making, it's of theirs. So he needs to heal the situation to untrap us from the unnecessary chains that bind us, because we are absolutely on our knees economically, every single household apart from those who've got enough money for it not to affect them. We're all we've all become so much poorer. There needs to be healing poured on that. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? He could make deals with Trump, but that's not going to sort out the situation. He can send messages, he can apologise all he likes. It's not going to make the situation better for the people working hard just to keep a roof over their heads. And many of us are failing right now to do that. Is he going to stay in power? Yes or no? Oh, I don't want all that. Is Starmer staying in power? Yes or no? I'd say no. The Queen of Swords is cutthroat. This is Libra. This is the type of person who is intelligent, strategic, but also can slice your head off with a few words. This is the public. No, he's not gonna stay in power. Because this lot's going to continue. It feels like a big game. This feels like just a big game. Right now he feels like he's just having a tough time. He's confused as to why he's unpopular. But we're standing in judgment over him. And not just us, other countries now. And even the police force have now decided to get a bit of bravery and arrest some of the ministers that have been involved in nefarious acts with children. And he won't be the first. Let me tell you, he will not be the first. Once one gets charged, several will follow. So let's have a look at a wisdom of the oracle. You'll be seeing this after I've done my my second live with members at 7 o'clock. So I hope some of the members have got the stamina to stay on. And thank you for being members. I do appreciate that. And if you like the video, can you remember to like it? If you dislike the video, come on. We don't need as many dislikes as I got yesterday. That literally hurts the channel. And this channel, I'm not in it for myself. If I was in it for myself, I'd be taking the money home, but I don't. So just have a little thought, will you? That's all I can say. It's not about me. It's about who I'm doing it for. I couldn't care less. You could all delete. You could all unsubscribe if you want. It doesn't matter to me. It makes no difference. Only difference it makes to me is that I have hell of a lot more time. So here we have No Place Like Home, number 50. I think we've had this recently, haven't we? Where are we? 450. 50. No Place Like Home. Here we go. No place like home. There's no place like home. Jack and the Beanstalk. Looks like Jack and the Beanstalk, doesn't it? Because you see that plant going all the way up to the house. When you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, the investments that you make, and the creative projects you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything in your journey to date, both successes and failures, You will see the divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. So, is he being authentic? Arriving at a place where you just fit being comfortable in your own skin. Maybe that's some advice for Starmer, because I believe that Starmer has some neurodiversity, and I don't think he feels like he fits in anywhere, and I don't think he's comfortable in his own skin either. You can tell that from his body language and the way he speaks like a robot. He does that on purpose, because he's frightened of showing the world who his flaws. He thinks he's negating the flaws by talking like a robot, but it isn't. It just shows him up to be even more full of flaws than he is. But none of us are perfect. None of the political parties are perfect. None of them are going to save us. But this one has serious flaws all the way through it, cracks all the way through it. And I'm telling you, there is no putting Humpty Dumpty back together again with this lot. They can't put themselves together once they're already fractured. They can't get back together. This is the problem. Right, I'm off. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Ta-ra.